Alright, Middle-Aged White Guy Reacts is back again. Finally, after a lengthy break, we're back. And to start off with our return, we're going to do a Tom MacDonald for you. Before we get into the video, gotta mention some channel things, alright? Obviously, I have not uploaded anything in, 8-9 days, something like that. Real busy, okay? Life happens. Honestly, after my kids go to bed, I could pump out videos every night, okay? It'd take very little time for me to do a couple of videos every night after they go to bed and do something every day for you. With that said, sometimes by the time I put the kids to bed, I'm exhausted, all right? So I could come down here and force a video and put it out there and not really give it 100%. Honestly, though, I'd rather not give you something than to give you something that's half-assed. All right, so when I take long breaks like this, that's probably what happened. All right, I'm tired. You know, my schedule just didn't work out. To make these, you know, you got to be in a certain frame of mind. You can't be dragging ass. So I don't want to kick out low-energy garbage reactions for you guys. I'd rather just do high-energy garbage reactions. Anyway, I had taken the time, though, to at least create a Twitter account. The link is going to be in the description for that. I'm planning on doing like a Facebook or an Instagram as well, but for the time being, all I have is the Twitter. I will, when I'm making a new video, I'll post a link there to let people know. And, you know, you can use that. Maybe if I'm going to be taking, you know, a several-day break, I can kind of update you guys, let you know, hey, you know, I might have something for you in a couple days or whatever, you know. So, and you can use it to, I don't know, suggest songs to me, whatever. I barely know how Twitter works. I've never had one. But I'm still trying to figure out that platform. But, you know, it's going to be there. So if you guys use it, I'll use it. If not, it's there for when somebody wants to use it. So, like I said, I'll at least post links to new videos in case you don't get the notifications from YouTube. So if you want to join there, go for it. Anyway, we have Tom MacDonald today, like I said. And this one is going to be If I Change. It's one of his older, pre-Dear rappers. And it's like 7 minutes. So I don't know what it's going to be all about, but it's going to be long. So this might be a lengthy review or reaction. We'll find out. But anyway, let's get into it and see what Tom has for us today. Ooh.
Streets and tricky, streets and tricky, streets and tricky.
This beat's nice.
Y'all gonna stick around. If I change from it, will y'all still hold me down?
If I change from it, will y'all still stick around? If I change from it, will y'all still hold me down? I was wondering if he's talking about, like, if he makes it, if he becomes famous, will they still be the same? Or will they still stick with him, even if he's not the same?
If I change from it, will y'all still hold me down? If the money get me tripping, will you be there while I'm winning? Or you finished and you gonna bounce?
Yeah, exactly. All right, so yeah, he's saying, hey, if the money changes me, if I become famous, if I make it, you know, are you still gonna be there, regardless of the person I become? You know, from the fame, from the money. You know, that's a tall ask, my friend. That is a tall ask.
While I'm winning, or you finished and you gonna bounce? Yeah. So you cool with me now? Yeah, but if I change from it,
Will you hate me when the shit change? I know people switch it up. And you know I'll do my best for you. Sometimes that just isn't good enough. I've been on your television acting like I don't know you. And you're probably pissed off because you feel like I owe you. But
He's already saying, hey, I know I'm neglecting you. You're not involved in this. I'm not gonna, shine light on you. You're not gonna catch any wind off my coattails, basically. Asking him if he's still cool with that. That's, like I said, it's a tall ask, man. You have to remember where you came from and who was there with you when you weren't.
I know people switch it up. And you know I'll do my best for you. Sometimes that just isn't good enough. I've been on your television acting like I don't know you. And you're probably pissed off because you feel like I owe you. But I did it on my own, man. It's just like I told you. My shit about to pop like I shook up the soda.
Okay. So he's saying, hey, man, I did this on my own. So, you were my friend, you were my homie or whatever, but you didn't help me get here. So you're not getting none of this. All right. So he's asking, hey, I'm changing. I'm making money. You weren't involved in this, though. You still going to be cool with me? Can we just be friends like we were and not have to involve any of this? You don't have to mix friends and money and business and all that.
I did it on my own, man. It's just like I told you. My shit about to pop like I shook up the soda. Tell me what the fuck you think
my shit's about to pop like I shook up a soda. That's funny. I don't know too many. Well, I guess he's Canadian. I guess, do they use pop in Canada or do they call it soda? I know in my state, we call it pop. Right next door to us, they call it soda. You go a couple of states south of me, everything is Coke. So if you go asking for a pop, people look at you crazy. So it's funny that he throws that reference in there. It's going to pop like I shook up a soda.
Acting like I don't know you, and you're probably pissed off because you feel like I owe you. But I did it on my own, man. It's just like I told you. My shit about to pop like I shook up the soda. Tell me what the fuck you think I'm doing so different. Got a couple tattoos, but the mood is consistent. I've been shooting for the stars, now the moon ain't so distant. And I've been in and out the city, ain't pay you with a visit.
Okay. So he's saying, hey, nothing's different. I got a couple of tattoos, whatever. I'm still the same guy, though. Okay.
I've been shooting for the stars, now the moon ain't so distant. Got a couple tattoos, but the mood is consistent.
My mood is consistent. I'm the same guy. I'm the same guy I was at the beginning of this journey. The only thing that's changed is just some money, some face tattoos.
Tell me what the fuck you think I'm doing so different. Got a couple tattoos, but the mood is consistent. I've been shooting for the stars, now the moon ain't so distant. And I've been in and out the city, ain't pay you with a visit. Don't be mad about the way. You're trying to get away from it. We've been cool from the jump all day. But if I change from it,
if I change from it, y'all gon' stick around. If I change from it, will y'all still hold me down? If the money get me tripping, will you be there while I'm winning? Know you finished, then you gonna bounce. I know you cool with me now.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Change from it, Will you ride with the road band?
Ooh, I like that beat switch right there. All right, so the whole first vibe, verse vibe, he's basically laying it out. I'm the same guy. I'm gonna be the same guy. My mood's consistent. I got some tattoos. Got a little money now. You didn't help me get here, so I'm not going to necessarily let you ride my coattails. Are you cool with that? All right. I might change a little bit. I might have to go places, hang out with people. Are you cool with that? Are you still going to be down? Like I said, that causes issues all the time, especially, if you both are from the same place, you both come from nothing. You see your buddy making it huge, it just complicates a lot of things. So that's why a lot of those times, that group of people don't come with you up there, So human nature, jealousy, and like you said, like he doesn't owe you anything, basically. So, okay. So we got that.
People getting jealous. They've been talking hella bad about us.
Yeah, see, people getting jealous now.
People getting jealous. They've been talking hella bad about us. And I've been trying to protect it. I know that all the rumors ain't about to slow down. They got ammunition loaded up in my hometown. They got shooters in the city holding on to the rounds. No serial number, so they will never be found. But tell me what the fuck you think I'm worried about. Touchdown in the city, I don't hurry out. I will judge you when they they call the
Yeah.
executioner to kill you, I ain't even gonna call the fucking jury out.
Oof. Okay, so he's getting cold right here. Hold on. Because there's a complete vibe switch here from the first verse. You know, the first verse, he's like talking to his buddies. And like, this is not... Hold on, let me catch this.
Shooters in the city holding on to... Talking hella bad about...
One more.
Bang. I know people getting jealous. They've been talking hella bad about us. And I've been trying to protect it. I know that all the rumors ain't about to slow down. They got ammunition loaded up in my hometown. They got shooters in the city holding on to the rounds. No serial number, so they will never be found.
He's talking about when people getting jealous now. He's getting paranoid about even, you know, being in his hometown. Thinks there are shooters in the cities. You know, they have ammunition stocked. They're you know, prepared for him. Yeah, that's weird. That's almost like his paranoia. All right, he's made the fame. And we know he has his mental health issues. So now, you know, that's turning into paranoia. I'm thinking. I don't know.
They got shooters in the city holding on to the rounds. No serial number, so they will never be found. But tell me what the fuck you think I'm worried about. Touchdown in the city, I don't hurry out. I will judge you when they call the executioner to kill you. I ain't even gonna call the fucking jury out. I ain't tripping cause
He'll judge you. He don't even need the jury. When they call the executioner to kill you, he'll judge you then. No jury.
when they call
That's
the
cold.
executioner to kill you, I ain't even gonna call the fucking jury out. I ain't tripping cause I been there where they coming from. I ain't slipping, got a grip on it. Second place talking crazy about the number one. But I don't give a shit about it. Yeah. If I change, and I promise you I will. Never be the same. I'm just trying to keep it real.
Oh, he's telling them, you know, back to the, you know, hey, I'm gonna change. It's gonna happen. Keeping it real.
Never be the same. I'm just trying to keep it real. Yeah. You already know the deal. I'm trying to get a house in the hills with a view. Couple car garage and a pool on the roof. I'm about to change and I owe it all to you. Yeah. If I change from it, are y'all gonna stick around? If I change from it, will y'all still hold me down? If the money get me tripping, will you be there while I'm winning? Or you finish and you gonna bow? I know you're cool with me now.
What?
But if I change from it, work.
If I change from it, y'all gonna stick around.
Oh.
If I change from it,
No.
y'all still hold me
What?
down. If the money get me tripping, will you be there while I'm winning? Or you finish, then you gonna bounce. I know
What
you
the
cool
fuck's
with me
going on?
now. But if I change from it, yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
You know what the funny thing about faith is?
Okay. Okay. One thing I have definitely noticed is his videos pre-Nova take crazy left turns. They turn into completely, you know, like this is some like religious baptism that turns into, you know, an assisted suicide or a, you know, sort of, I mean, because that woman just kind of gave in there and just let him, you know, I mean, Brandon didn't look like he wanted it. You know, maybe it was some ritual. Like, this is just weird. Like, the visuals on this don't necessarily go with the vibe and the words of the song. You know, so they're very cinematic though. Whoever was producing his videos back then, it's very cinematic, and it's almost a separate story from the actual words of the song. I mean, that was weird. I did not see that coming.
It's got a lot in common with bullets. They both keep us alive.
That's not funny. I mean, it's funny. Like, dude, you knew how many people were going to be there, it seemed like. You knew Brandon was gonna be there. You brought the woman with you. You couldn't count.
They both kill people. The main difference between faith and bullets, though, it's easier to run out of bullets than it is faith.
Hold on. Okay, so now he's going deep. This is almost like spoken word. This sounds like it might start going with the video, though, so hold on.
The main difference between faith and bullets, though.
Oh, I didn't catch the beginning of it. I need to get to the beginning of it, because I wasn't listening at all.
They both keep us alive.
It's still not the beginning? Shit, when did it start?
It's got a lot in common with bullets.
I'm sorry. I did not know it was that far back. I zoned out for 20-something seconds there. Shit.
You know what the funny thing about faith is? It's got a lot in common with bullets.
Faith has a lot in common with bullets.
They both keep us alive. They both kill people. The main difference between faith and
Alright, faith has a lot in common with bullets. They both keep us alive, and they kill people. You can use bullets to protect yourself. Obviously, they kill people. Faith can save you, or faith you could kill in the name of faith. You know, that religious wars have been going on for thousands of years. That's a profound statement. So, alright, Tom, tell us.
bullets, though. It's easier to run out of bullets than it is faith. A man can't run out of faith, though. People tell me that they lose faith in things all the time. Which I never really understood, but the way I see it, maybe it's not that a man loses faith. Maybe faith loses him. Maybe faith is like the sun shining down into a field on a hot summer day. If you walk into the forest, the sunlight doesn't shine down on you as often.
Wow. Faith is like walking through a forest on a summer day or whatever, or when you're in the forest. Doesn't shine on you as often. It's blocked by trees. There's things that obstruct your view. Are you able to you know, experience your faith until you get into those patches of clearness. All right, and this is heavy. This is heavy. Again, this is a total, like, this is almost like two separate things at this point put together: the song and the spoken word. These are two very separate things. This video obviously was made for the spoken word section. This is an interesting way to put this all together.
If you walk into the forest, the sunlight doesn't shine down on you as often. It shines down on you, but only in the places where the trees let it through.
Yeah, only where the trees
The
let
further
it
you
through.
wander into those woods,
Where the trees let it through. That's you know, that's deep. Yeah, it's not the patches that it can get through. It's the areas that the trees allow it. Oof.
places where the trees let it through. The further you wander into those woods, the darker it gets.
Yeah.
Eventually, it's so deep into the goddamn bush that the sun don't shine through anymore. You know what they say, though? Halfway is as far as you can walk into the woods. The other half you're walking out. Maybe.
You know, and that could be a metaphor for addiction, mental health, you know, any sort of struggle. You know, the further you're going into the addiction, into the struggle, into the mental health issue, the darker it gets, the darker it's seeming to get because less and less light is coming through. But the most you can go in is halfway. Once you're halfway in, you're walking out. The other half is walking out. Like, that's crazy. That is a crazy metaphor there. If that's what I'm assuming, knowing Tom, I'm assuming that's what he's referencing. That's a really, really nice visual there.
The other half you're walking out. Maybe that means that there's hope on the other side.
Huh.
Maybe faith is waiting to shine down on you when you come out the other end. What worries me is when you reach that other end, will God have already passed judgment for what happened in the dark times? I don't.
Oh. Faith is waiting for you on the other end. But he's worried about, will God have already passed judgment on him for what happened in the dark times when he was in the woods, when he was deep into his addiction, his depression, his mental health, whatever. Wow. He's like, in his darkest times, he may do something that makes him irredeemable in the eyes of the Lord. I mean, that's crazy. That's deep.
For what happened in the dark times? I don't know. That reminds me of something, though. You know what my favorite part of the Bible is? It's from the King James Version. James 5:16. Confess your faults to one another.
Huh.
And pray for one another, that ye may be healed. The effectual, fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. You know what that means? That means all your shit can be swept away, just like the dirt on the hood of my truck. That's why I like it so much.
Wow. Is that it? Okay. I mean, that was something for sure. That was like I said, the video takes the left turn, wasn't making sense, and then obviously you get the spoken word at the end. That was definitely two separate things, though. Like, the song...
Fall of 1993, I heard that a big...
The song wasn't going with the video once it took its little turn there. And it doesn't really go with the spoken word. But the song was nice. You know, I like the song. I like the beat switches and everything in it, too. You know, it was a solid song. The spoken word was profound. I still don't understand the murder-suicide thing attempt going on, but hey, it is what it is. Anyway, that'll be the reaction. Hopefully I got some more for you today and tomorrow. So that'll do it. All right, Middle-Aged White Guy Reacts is out. Peace.